This is just to say thank you to you for your interest in the hospital and what we're seeking to do in this redevelopment appeal. A great many people are giving of their time free to help this appeal, including, I might say, the cameraman and the producer who have made this film for us. So thank you for your interest, and I hope you'll find this short video will give you some idea of why this redevelopment appeal is a great national appeal to help children all over Britain and, for that matter, all over the world too. As you know, Great Ormond Street occupies a special place in the minds of the British public, quite rightly, for it enjoys a unique worldwide reputation for excellence in child health and is the leading hospital in the field of pediatrics. However, the very fabric of this great institution now places at risk the hospital's whole future. Unless we're able to replace its inadequate buildings and facilities during the next few years, Britain will effectively lose what is unquestionably a great national asset, and it is the finest children's hospital in the world. This is how, with our help, the hospital will overcome these problems.
In order to overcome the present difficulties, there is only one viable option: a major redevelopment of the hospital, providing more space, better accommodation, modern equipment and services. The plan is to unlock the present congestion on the site by creating new areas to relieve pressure and to allow the existing cramped departments to expand. In simple terms, the redevelopment will take place as follows. Firstly, the building which fronts Great Ormond Street will be upgraded and adapted to house a new outpatients department. Once this has happened, the existing outpatients department and part of the original hospital building can be demolished. On the site which has been cleared, a new building will be constructed. It will house operating theatres, intensive care units, wards with parents' accommodation and other vital facilities. In most cases, the new wards will accommodate a parent in the same room as the sick child. Quiet rooms will be provided, where parents of very sick or dangerously ill children can be alone, or where they can receive guidance and counselling from their consultant or social worker. By the middle of 1993, the hospital will be, by today's standard, unrecognisable. This world-famous hospital will once again be properly equipped, and it will be able to look forward to the challenges of the 21st century. But what are the costs? In fact, the total amount which must be raised is just over 54 million, a huge sum. We're already able to say, however, that the Department of Health and Social Security has agreed to fund £24.3 million, leaving us a target for the appeal of £30 million. It makes the Great Ormond Street redevelopment appeal the largest single project appeal ever. How do we intend to raise this money? In fact, a substantial amount is already promised, and some has actually been received. For the last year, major potential donors, wealthy individuals, charitable trusts and big businesses have been approached directly in order that the appeal stands the best possible chance of the biggest possible donations. As a result, we are over halfway towards our target. Of immense help in our endeavours is the appeal brochure, which has been produced with great skill and care, and which will act as a silent spokesman for us and for the hospital. The appeal is structured in order to achieve the committed support of large numbers of very influential people. Equally, it requires a slimline administration. Our aim is to persuade people to give of their time and their services at no cost, in order to ensure that as little as possible is spent in the raising of funds. A number of panels have been constituted, and each charged with the responsibility of raising as much money as possible from its own sector. The City panel, for instance, has a target of £4 million. Our first task was the creation of our corporate logo, which graces the cover of our appeal brochure. This will be used in all the more serious aspects of the appeal's work. In addition, we recognise the need for a public name for the appeal and for a visual image which reflects it. We chose as a name the Wishing Well Appeal, and this, coupled with a cartoon-like representation of a wishing well, will be used in all the more public aspects of the campaign. And public is very much the byword from October 1987. Our aim is to make the Wishing Well appeal as exciting and as visible as any previous appeal. And we will deploy a complete spectrum of communications tools in order to achieve this goal. Firstly, we're planning a major national advertising campaign, the costs of which will be underwritten by the media owners and by a major sponsor. Secondly, we'll be mounting an intensive public relations campaign around the appeal itself and around the events associated with it. We must ensure that the press, radio and television alike support our campaign and give it the visibility it deserves. Thirdly, we'll be embarking on a programme of joint promotions with leading manufacturers. Companies are presently being signed up as those whose products will display the Wishing Well and will benefit from the national advertising and publicity push. The appeal will in turn benefit from the funds which such joint promotions will generate. Our fourth platform will be a series of the most high-profile special events from this winter onwards. Whatever we do will be exciting. Whatever we do will attract attention.
Those of us who are fit and well, and those of us who are parents and grandparents of fit and well children, have so much to be thankful for. And we all owe it to those children and those parents who have problems to do all we can to see that they have the best possible treatment. And so that's why we all have a part to play in helping Great Ormond Street. And we also have a part to play in helping those dedicated doctors and nurses who, under pretty difficult conditions, are still able to give about the finest medical advice and help that the world has. So that is what this appeal is about. We all have much to be thankful for. Let's make certain that we make this appeal a really great success.